A devastating explosion ripped through a Tennessee explosives factory early Friday, leaving 16 people dead and a community reeling in shock. This tragic incident raises critical questions about workplace safety and the risks associated with handling volatile materials. But here's where it gets even more heartbreaking. The blast, which occurred at Accurate Energetic Systems in Centerville, Tennessee, was so powerful it was felt for miles around, leveling the plant and leaving behind a scene of smoldering wreckage. Twisted metal, charred remains, and burned-out vehicles painted a grim picture of the destruction. Residents from nearby towns reported feeling their homes shake, with some even capturing the deafening boom on their cameras. And this is the part most people miss. While the cause of the explosion remains unknown, investigators are meticulously combing through the incinerated site, searching for clues. Humphreys County Sheriff Chris Davis, visibly emotional during a press conference, pleaded for prayers for the victims' families, highlighting the profound grief gripping the community. "There's a gauntlet of emotions there," he said, his voice trembling. The tight-knit community of McEwen gathered at Hurricane Chapel for a vigil, where senior pastor Tim Ferriss noted the deep connections between the victims, their families, and the attendees. "There's a lot of people hurting, a lot of people who are crying a lot of tears," Ferriss said. He observed that while some families were initially numb, their emotions began to surface by Saturday, underscoring the long road to healing ahead. Here's a controversial point to consider. Accurate Energetic Systems, which supplies explosives and conducts research for the military, has a history of safety violations. In 2019, the company faced fines from the U.S. Department of Labor for failing to protect workers from hazardous chemicals and radiation. This raises questions. Could this tragedy have been prevented? Are current safety regulations sufficient for such high-risk industries? State officials deployed a rapid DNA team to identify the remains, while over 300 responders worked cautiously to handle volatile materials still at the site. Sheriff Davis warned that determining whether foul play was involved could take weeks or even months. What do you think? Is enough being done to ensure the safety of workers in hazardous industries? Share your thoughts in the comments below. The explosion has left an indelible mark on this rural Tennessee community, nestled between the Tennessee River and Nashville. Residents like Terry Bagsby, who works at a nearby gas station, expressed profound sadness. "Just a lot of grief," he said, struggling to find words. As counselors prepare to support grieving students and first responders continue their arduous work, the tragedy serves as a stark reminder of the risks faced by those in dangerous professions. From the Monongah coal mine disaster of 1907 to modern-day industrial accidents, the U.S. has a long history of workplace tragedies. Yet each incident prompts the same question: how can we better protect those who keep our nation running? Accurate Energetic Systems, in a social media post, extended its condolences and gratitude to first responders. But as the community mourns, the broader conversation about workplace safety must continue. What changes do you think are needed to prevent such tragedies in the future? Let's keep the dialogue going.